What's up, Summoners? Hope you guys are doing well. My name is Nathaning, and in this quick video, I'm going to go over some game-breaking changes. Mobility has been an issue this season, and Riot promised us not too long ago that they'd be taking a look at it. That said, make sure to hit that sub button, and let's jump right into it. First of all, I'll start by saying that there are plenty of items receiving changes. It's a mix of buffs, nerfs, and power-neutral changes intended to address mobility creep. One final thing I want to mention before we start talking about changes is that Riot plans to follow up on them with any buffs to any champions who end up significantly weaker. Now we'll start with the biggest change. Season 11's greatest enabler, Stridebreaker. I know this change is gonna hurt those of you who main top lane, but it comes with a sigh of relief to many others. There's a bunch of changes to this item coming up. I'll be starting with the biggest change, which is that the halting slash, the item's active effect, will no longer have the player dash forward 300 units. This provided a ton, and I mean a ton of mobility. Champions like Sett, Darius, and Udyr were able to go further than ever and reach for the stars ever since the release of the item. Obviously, this is a nerf. So what's the item receiving in compensation? In return, the total attack damage ratio from the active is going up from 75% to 150%. The slow will also go from 40% decaying over 2 seconds to 90% decaying all the way down to 40% in 3 seconds. In addition, the cooldown is going from 20 seconds to 15 seconds, and you can activate the item while you're moving. Finally, Heroic Gate's bonus movement speed is going down from 30 to 20. The Mythic passive bonus movement speed is going from 3% to 2%, and in return, the bonus health on the item is going up from 200 to 400. I think these changes are straightforward, and you probably already understand the upcoming effects. This item is gonna hit a lot harder than before, but at the cost of mobility. It's truly an item that will allow Juggernauts to pack a punch, but it won't provide them the same boost of mobility as before. Rather than circumventing an immobile champion's greatest weakness, this item will serve to reward a player for managing to overcome it and get into the target's face. Once again, the issue for champions that build this item will be getting in, but once they do, I'm sure this change will certainly be a net positive gain in power. Next, Trinity Force is also receiving a change. This change is much smaller in comparison. The movement speed on hit is going down from 25 to 20, and the attack damage of the item is going up from 30 to 35. It's simple. The item hits slightly harder, but also provides a little bit less mobility than before. Black Cleaver is receiving a change as well. The movement speed bonus per carve stack is going down from 5 to 3, meaning the cap is down from 30 to 18. In return, the item's getting 50 more health, but overall, this is definitely an overall loss of power. Force of Nature is next on the list. This item was essentially added back to be the magic resistance equivalent of Dead Man's Plate. However, players in Season 11 either stack the two items together or simply abuse Force of Nature because it's too strong. Rather than leaving it as is, Riot wants to make the item a situational purchase. Movement speed is a universally powerful stat, so to accomplish this, both the stacking magic resist and movement speed passive is being removed. Replacing it is a new effect that will grant 8% of your maximum health and regeneration for the next 4 seconds. Thus, this item becomes an item for tanks who want to soak up all the CC while jumping in. Since we mentioned it, let's talk about Dead Man's Plate next. The item charge time is being reduced from 8 seconds to 4 seconds, but the maximum movement speed is going down from 60 to 40 as well. Also, the bonus damage is being changed from 1 to 100 magic damage based on the stat count, to 1 to 40 plus 100% bonus AD physical damage based on the stat count. Overall, what this changes is that the item provides less mobility but more damage in a longer fight. Changing the damage output from magic to physical also means that there's going to be less burst on the item. Armor is typically built more often. However, since you can charge it up faster and because it has a 100% base AD ratio attached, it'll actually provide a decent amount of damage. Death's Dance is next, and the item is having its mobility bonus removed altogether. Takedowns will no longer grant 30% movement speed for 2 seconds, but the healing per champion takedown is going up from 10% to 15%. The next change are pretty much net negative. To summarize this, these changes simply nerf mobility. But some items will receive minuscule damage increases in return. Gale Force's movement speed mythic item bonus is going down from 3 to 2%. If you like building it, you're out of luck because there's no buff in return. Prowler's Claw is receiving an even harsher nerf. The cooldown is going up from 60 to 90, while targeting will be changed from any enemy unit to champions only. With the longer cooldown and its versatility decreased, the item will unfortunately come out significantly weaker, though sometimes I accidentally press Prowler's Claw on a minion, so it might be a buff for me. Shurelya's Battlesong is also getting some harsh treatment. Instead of providing 60% bonus movement speed that decays to 30%, it'll provide 30% flat with no decay. Lichbane and Cosmic Drive aren't getting hit as much as the other items, as it seems like AB champions haven't been abusing the movement speed as much when compared to the other ones. Lichbane's movement speed bonus is going down from 10% to 8%, while the AP is going up from 70 to 75. Cosmic Drive's movement speed is going down from 10 to 30 scaling with level to 20 flat. In return, the AP is going up from 75 to 80. The final change that we have to mention here is that the Rune Nimbus Cloak is receiving a small nerf. The movement speed bonus is going down from 5, 20, and 35% to 5, 20, and 25%. To reach that third bracket, summer spells need to have a longer cooldown than 250 seconds. In regards to summer spells with a lower cooldown than this, there won't be any change. However, longer cooldowns like Summer Flash will see a decrease of 10% movement speed. That'll be covering our quick video on the upcoming mobility changes. Let me know what you guys think about them in the comments down below. I look forward to these changes, and I hope you are too. Best of luck in your games, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or in our Discord in the description down below. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day. Peace.